let's just jump in. I'll jump into universities. So in accountability, we have a lot of measures, a lot of information. This is statewide, but we can select an institution. Anybody want to throw out a higher ed institution they're interested in seeing some data for?
University.
A university, yes. A 4-year?
In Houston State.
Okay. Here's Sam Houston State University.
Universities under research, universities under, what did you
So here's what we did. I chose participation. Once you are in for an institution, and I'll go back and show you what I did. Okay. Whoops. Jenna, oh, sorry, you're all set. So here we have participation, success, excellence, and research. And participation is about who's showing up. You know, a lot of your head counts, and I'll show you. Success is about completion, persistence, those types of things. Excellence is where we have faculty data, information about faculty. Research, you know, has to do with graduate programs and how many research dollars are coming in from different sources. Efficiency and effectiveness is a variety of information there, a lot of information about how funds are being used. Patient care just relates to our health-related, and I explained the success points. But the nice thing is, once you go in, and you can go in, if you know it's a success measure, you can go in under success. I went in under participation. But once you go in and you select an institution, which I'll select Sam again because we had that little issue. Whoops. Okay, come on, folks. I'm used to standing on this side, and I know it's in the way of that's where I tend to, okay. I do better from that side. Okay, so this is what we find under participation, but once you're in for an institution, all you have to do is click on the top, and you can get to success for that institution. See, Sam Houston stayed up there. Excellence, research. So you can easily navigate from there. The other thing we added just for the first time this year is in Texas, there are key measures. There's not too many of them. If you want basic information, we have those. But we also show contextual measures. You can click and show additional information. If you don't want to click every time, you can just hit always show contextual measures, and then you'll be able to see everything that's in there. And it'll change to always hide. There we go. So now I can scroll through, and everything under success is here. So I'm in research. That's not going to be as interesting. Let's go to participation. I want to show you one other trick in here that's very helpful. And I think I'm doing fine for time. Yeah. So this is information, for example, about fall headcount. So very straightforward information. Sam Houston State went from 12,000 in fall 2000 to 19,000 students in fall 2003. So they've seen a lot of growth. We actually show the percentage change. The reason everything goes back to 2000 is, any guesses? That's our Closing the Gaps plan. It began in 2000. In fact, Monday we have our very first meeting with a higher ed planning group to begin thinking about 2015 to 2030. So it's amazing. We're going to have another large plan. So this is the type of information. There are charts and graphs here, which can be very helpful if you're looking for that. But one thing I really like is we have these detail buttons. And I tell people, I worked here for a couple of years. I was actually here as an intern when I was in graduate school before I realized that these buttons existed. And because they kind of hide. But if you click that detail button, you get a lot of information about who's enrolled. So if you're interested in ethnic breakdowns, you know, you might have students who want to know who's enrolled, male, female, all that type of thing. It's all behind those detail buttons. So again, the accountability system is where you're going to find the most information, institution level information, not program level, because we'll show you some of that, but institution level information about higher education institutions. And it's pretty straightforward to navigate. I don't know when we have a new plan if we'll be redesigning it, but I think a lot of the measures that are here we will continue with. We'll continue to track.